Yo, welcome in. Hopefully everything goes good because my computer seems to be acting up, sort of. Hard to explain, but gonna walk for a little bit here. Not sure how long though. My back's been bugging me since last week. But get a couple of steps in. I don't know if I'm only gonna do maybe a half hour or something. Not super fast. It's a nice casual stroll through Sanctuary. Similar to what I'm gonna be playing here. Just casual stroll. Welcome in EJ Killy. What's going on up? JW Paddleford. First live stream since the beginning of last year. Well, welcome back. What's going on, Yukon? So I just have a couple of things. I'm not going to use these until later, though. Of course, the torch on the playthrough. Let's go. Only grand charm I found for the Necro is one curses. Kind of funny, but yeah, let's go. Just a casual Necro stroll. Going on Varthamus. Yo yo. What is this set on? This might be players 3. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta go. I hate, why can't your custom defaults just be permanently applied? I just don't get it. Logically, you'd think that it would just be permanently applied, but let's just whatever, we'll go like this. I can do whatever I want for the players count, no big deal. So gonna follow along. So you sounds like maybe you're playing through as well. Nice. We did get some jabs here. A couple of jabs are sick for a lot of damage early on here. Over here. We'll get a second level. Oop, miss. With it there. Oh, there's the den over here. Yeah, I don't think I need the den actually. So yeah. First we fill streamer Andy. Legend. Appreciate you. Couple people now hopping in saying either their first stream or first stream in a while. That's cool. Appreciate y'all joining. Okay, well. Rare armor goated? Maybe. Take a quick town pass here. I forget what javelins sell for. 180. Rather have the gold at the moment, to be honest. Don't really have much, but we're gonna want a few of these off the bat. A few of those. We'll just get that along with not enough gold. Dang it! I misdid that. I mean, I need at least one of those, so we got one right here, I guess. So we'll be fine. I don't usually have this little amount of gold, so I guess there is like this stuff right here I should have grabbed real quick before I went through there. Yeah, definitely the dagger. For sure. What's going on, Ghost? And Noel, what's up? Having a good day? Not too bad. Haven't got a cup on me. Come on, bro. Do we need to throw this? We might, maybe, so we won't worry about it. It's nothing. We got 200 on the gold. Great. Hang on to it, I guess. Ran a couple of errands. Okay. With the Bishy pack, too. Probably want to turn this down, to be honest, the players count. Teeth isn't the strongest super early on, huh? Allegedly. Almost getting a couple of them. Might have wanted to get a few more. A level or two before taking on a minion pack, like just some random carver packs and stuff. I wonder how much. Ugh. And it cannot be frozen. Problem being too is that there's no AoE on this stuff. Dagger could be nice. The jabs do more damage, but then they just have no AoE. Literally at all to speak of. Oh well. Be nice to get a couple quintillion levels right here off of this champ pack, but killed the champ before the minions. Nice. Just go grab this stuff real quick. Ring, nice. We'll grab the short bow just because we have no gold. We don't worry about Bish. I gotta watch where I was going to. I kind of got distracted there, the pack, so I'm like really mixed up. Good morning. What build are we going for? I mean, it's gonna be bone all the way through pretty much. I'm level 4, so we need to get to level 6 before we get to Rockin' Issue, so Grand Charm. Okay. The boots too, why not? Gotta be able to throw these potions. Don't have to, but you know. Wait, am I going the wrong way now? I got mixed up because I went off the wrong direction. I'm gonna be real upset if I went the wrong way. Oh, this kind of looks like, I don't know if this is a corner enough or not for the burial ground. Figured. Of course I did. Anyone ever found Paladin combat skillers? Yeah, I definitely have. Skillers, yeah, it's tough to grab the ones, you know, get the ones that you want, you know. Welcome in, Race. Yo, yo, yo. We're strangling gas here. Knives are some good monies. I'm level 4 still. I mean, I can just take a second, take out a few packs, I guess. Maybe. Oof, not quite dealing enough damage to really deal with these guys. Guess I should have taken up some packs in the easier area first. Wait, did they replenish a bunch of life? Not sure why I just stood there and died for no reason. I'm not even sure why I just did that. That's fine. I was in my own head thinking about what I should do and proceeded to just stand there and get beat down for no particular reason. Oh my gosh, that's like a really good whatchamacallit. We won't worry about that. Okay, we got all those. We got tons of gold now. We'll just disregard what just happened there. Got a ton of gold. We'll just fill these up actually, just because. Don't worry about that. Level zone barb. I'm not sure what you're trying to ask there, Trash. Level zone barb. I'm not sure what that means. I haven't even like played the barbarian yet. Is this hardcore? No, nobody ever needs to come into my stream and ask if I'm playing hardcore. Doesn't, it's just a question that doesn't need to be asked on this stream. Kind of like asking, like, hey, are you gonna play a different game tomorrow, Phil? Nope. Even just every level early on here into Teeth is like crucial for the amount of damage you do. And I can't quite get the shotgun to work on the guy here. This possessed one is a lot more powerful here, apparently. I'm honestly just gonna skip him because lasted for 9 years. I'm not quite high enough level here. I do need to get one more level before rocking issue so I can throw the potions. Halfway to a level. Would like some easy champ packs, but of course, when you want an easy champ packs, a carver pack or something, you'll never find one. So that's just how Diablo 2 is. But even right now, if I came across a rocking issue, I'd be in trouble. So, crude dagger. Give me some skills, perhaps. Use a low quality sachet. Oop. Okay, maybe these birdie pack give me a level, maybe. Not quite. All right. Oh man. There's been no updates on nothing for D2 etiquette, no. I've not seen anything. Man, give me this one more level already. Thank you. Sure, why not? Or defense, I could use that. Never did see. Oh, the rocking issue pack was right there. I didn't even see. I always get distracted where I'm going, and boy, and the amount of experience I could have got real quick just by hitting this pack super fast. Jeez. What? Not one of them came after me. There. You get poisoned? Thanks. Okay. Never did find the waypoint, but whatever, I guess. Read a prayer, legendary. Only gold find stuff, huh? I want that one. Get a bunch of these. Dang it. Okay, walking on the treadmill is totally messing up that buying, that's for sure. That'd be good enough. Oh, obviously the throwing knives. Duh, Phil. What's new about the Necro? I'm starting a new Necro. Yep. Oh, I bought too many of those. Actually, let me see if there's a wand. I could get a teeth wand. Ever golfed at Maple Lanes? It's a hyper-specific golf course. Not sure. It's very hyper-specific to the teeth at 15K. Raise skeletons. No. Maybe we'll look one more time. And damage. There's one to teeth again. We'll check one more time. The teeth skills at these levels is just crazy. If you can get a 2 to teeth or something. If teeth could shotgun like charge bolt. Yeah, not quite the same, but I mean 1 to teeth. Didn't have mana leech, waste me a bunch of money. 2 to teeth, ooh. Yeah, we'll go to 2 to teeth. Nasty. And bone armor? Sure. I'm gonna go like this. I'm about to walk into death here. I guess I won't grab the... I won't worry about the waypoint. Hopefully I don't die. Easiest act to terrorize and get new Thunder Triumph. So the easiest is got to be Act 1 just because of how the monsters are easier in Act 1. It's not going to be the fastest if you have a good character. Or the best, you know what I mean? Like in that sense. But if you're saying the easiest. I should have not left this on P8, by the way. It's about to get me in trouble. I'm gonna lower it as soon as I take some of these out. Dang it, he keeps walking past it. Oh, the lightning will get you. Ooh, that. Okay. I meant to lower this for running through in here. Different resistances. Cool. Welcome in, Ezra. Sorry, it is definitely, most people would know, much more difficult to read chat while doing a playthrough. So do forgive me. Oh yeah, see P1 how much different the game is when because I was running P8 there a second ago. Oh, look at that, straight through. Level 5 Herald Quill Rats. Ooh, real nightmares, huh? Reserved head. Could have some skills for some good gold. Almost level with my skill level. Almost level faster on P1, huh? Corpse explosion curses. See, I don't do a lot of playthroughs, so I think I'm gonna keep pumping teeth, and his teeth will eventually be Bow and spear. Synergy, so.
I need mana.
So Chris says it gets more Sunders from Andy Meth. It depends on your builds, because obviously if you're a character that does not have teleport, you're not going to be farming Andy and Meth very fast. So it's going to be build dependent on what you're going to want to do, really, to be perfectly honest. Oh my gosh, look at all these monsters. Well, this is enough monsters to blast it for a second, huh? Maybe. It is part of the downer of it, though, is because the heralds don't really drop much of anything else. So I do get the obviously sentiment too of like, yeah, you farm Andy, that way you can get Shakos and Viper Magi's and stuff too, along with getting your Sunder Charms. So it's just kind of one of those situations where if you don't farm heralds because you heard that they suck and they don't drop anything, then you're not going to find any Sunder Charms from heralds. But if you have a character that can't get down to Andy and Meth very fast, you have to like run around like this, like I'm doing right now, to try to find your way down, then yeah, you're not going to get them from there. You're better off going out in Terra Zones and clearing and clearing and clearing, and you'll definitely actually get levels and level up faster clearing Terra Zones than you will farming like Mephisto, you know. Moat Trick and Mephisto, you don't level up very fast, right? So it's going to depend on what you want to do. Happy Necro slaying, appreciate you. Yeah, and do forgive me once again. It is much harder for me to read chat, so don't get discouraged if I miss your comments and stuff. It's just when I'm playing, I'm not like professional playthrough guy, and I have to pay attention to what I'm doing, and even at that point I end up getting taken out. So one disappointing fact is I forgot to bring my water bottle down here. It's literally sitting on the counter up at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna go grab that in a second. We're at level 8 right now, huh? I didn't really get any waypoints, unfortunately. I tend to do that a lot. I kind of miss the waypoints on the way here. Black Marsh. I mean, just for S's and G's, let's see. Oh, man. I keep forgetting these. There's only 3 different things you need to remember. Is this one straight? I don't remember. I forget. I don't know, but... Good call, Varthmas. Hit that like button. Good. Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure. Forgetting. Run, run, run. We'll be level 9 something before we get down there. I think we'll be alright. I'm just gonna, just for funsies, I'm gonna see, well, if there's a jail set up. Oh, we ain't fighting that guy. He's gonna catch up. I'm not gonna be able to run away from him. This way. Uh-oh. Seems like a good idea to stop and take these monsters out at first. Uh-oh. Here comes the boy. Alright, we'll just keep this potion. My strangling gas. Now you see what I mean by I gotta pay a lot of attention so I don't get taken out. Can't be over there, can it? Maybe. Don't look like it though. Oh, it is over there. Okay. I mean, it kind of did and kind of didn't, which is why I came here, but... Okay. Take the lightning res instead of the gold find, of course. I don't know. Sure. Shoot at X. Prom, welcome in, yo. Yeah, I'd say, Chris, I do agree. Heralds need a bump in gear drops. They should be similar. They have to at least be the same as Andaro, right? But, and also, I will mention too that I was kind of wanted Sunder Charms to drop from monsters besides just Heralds, but I never thought of them dropping from like stuff as low as like normal or like hell difficulty in Darl, you know what I mean? Like, I always thought it would be like TC-87s. Or maybe like, you know, I think, what is it? I always get the treasure class, quality level mixed up or whatever, but at least like 84 or something, you know, I don't know. But we'll see what ends up happening. Right? Now it's straight. I don't know if it could be over here. Let's check over here first. We're here, so. Yeah, if I don't read chat, then I can't blame chat for me dying. That's a good point. The logicizing there is just huge. Oh. Well, this is the tile, but I don't know where I'm at here necessarily for it to be the right setup. But while we're here, we'll take it. You guys go away. Little skill issue there, don't worry about that.
Keep slaying, Phil. Hope you had a great holiday weekend.
Ooh, Raging Spam, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 9 months like a legend, appreciate you. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting kind of confused here because the waypoint is, or the way down is supposed to be this way. Oh, home, huh? Okay. Wow. Oh, I thought that did 3 to miasma bolt. I was like, on a playthrough, holy smokes. Yeah, this doesn't even look like it's looking like the right way, to be honest. Oh, here's the waypoint is right here. Wait a second. We're coming from the backside. So, let's just see. And while we're saving, I'm gonna go grab my water. Don't go nowhere. In drastic need of hydration. Let Express, yo! How's the new season overall, Aaron? You been playing Path of Exile? Goodish. I mean, it's hard for me to really say because, I mean, I really like Diablo 2 like a ton. It's all I play, so. Like, is it worth playing? Blah blah blah. Like questions like that. Essentially impossible for me to answer, you know. So. Yeah, no, it's from this direction. It's a different roll on the monsters. So is what it is. Oh well. We'll I'm not gonna save an exit. I'll still do the playthrough, but we'll just go. I'll run forward to the next waypoint and see that occasionally there's a backwards way of doing the setup. You know, I just like seeing if it rolls, it pops up or whatever. I forget what it is. It's like a 1 in 20 chance of getting a good setup. Something like that. For super fast leveling, but I'll probably just end up running the Countess a few times and, you know, just going the easy route. Boy, I was right next to the end too. I couldn't tell which way it was, and of course I guess wrong so often. We're level 2 here, so it should be straight ahead, so for the most part. How straight ahead? Not that straight ahead. One in 24. Gotcha. Very, very possible. Very possible. I certainly was not confident in my answer, so. Amina. Doesn't look like it's over there. Looks like the pit bog area. Gotta be up here. Right? Yeah, sure is. Arkenio! Welcome in. that right there. This is supposed to be a left turn, so it could be right here. Ooh. If I get a perfect setup right here, this could be the one, actually. Could be. Not the perfect setup, but like the setup that's not as good, but usable. Yeah, the jail setup with the new modern speedrun sets for Artemis, it's cool that they found something new that was even faster this long into the game, you know? But it's almost disappointing to me, though, that they found something for speedrunning that's so much better than anything else. Because now, for speedrunning, you cannot even come close on any of the records unless you do the new meta, you know? And, you know, run to the jail and then save it and then reset and then run to the jail and reset again, run to the jail and reset, just isn't really my optimal, you know, thing. It's not as entertaining, I think, for watching. So, not that that's, you know, the end all be all, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like it would be more entertaining and is when you get to a certain point and you're like, you know what? We're like coming into Act 4 and I think we're just too far behind at this point to make it up, you know. But let's make some boots, why not? I forget, do you want to wait to make the boots or do you do it right off the bat? And you can still get walk run at this point. Anyone know the answer to that for sure? My gosh, my fingers are busted. But it does take the skill out of it. It actually still has the skill in it, in my opinion. But it does take a little bit of the entertainment out of it. I don't know. But what, you know, if you're trying to break the record, then you have to do it, you know, so. No! I don't know. These guys are going to be too high in life. For me here. As you see. So, didn't get the right roll there. We'll go back and I'll just run the couches a few times. Infinite respec takes out the struggle. For you. I mean, it can if you use it like that, you know. Oh, this is getting hard. I'll just infinitely respec, or, you know. I didn't catch the context for the first part of that, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, if you utilize things that are like not standard gameplay all the time, then yeah, it could. That's why I always do the playthroughs without really using all that stuff. I don't do the infinite respec. I don't transfer gear over to the character. I don't hero edit stuff in. You know, more power to everyone. Of course, do whatever you think is fun or whatever. But transfer not that bad. Yeah, I mean, see, and that's exactly what I mean right there. Not that bad is obviously an opinion or whatever. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with it at all. But I think that takes a lot of the challenge out of it, and some of the fun out of it too. Like, because getting gear upgrades is like the funnest thing on the game, in my opinion. And if you take the excitement of, you know, winning the lottery, even if it's a little win on a little lottery, you know, like, yes, finally, what? I got Tal Eth on my first Countess run. Oh my God! You're like, even that luck, you know. But yeah. But yeah, there's nothing wrong, you know, if other people, if they find more entertaining to, like, just, they don't care how they get the gear, but you just have the gear now, and now I'm blasting, and this is awesome. Yeah, more power to it, you know. More power to you. Nothing wrong with it at all. Not one bit. You go away. What do we got here? Ethereal. Gross. Okay. We've got our place. Now we gotta find the waypoint. Check. It can't be over there, right? Gotta be somewhere over here, right? But it's gonna be like right there, and I'm gonna run around the whole map. Watch. Guaranteed to happen. Ah. Out of mana pots here. You guys go away. White one lined up? No. I don't transfer the gear over. Personally. That's what I was just talking about. Nothing wrong with it, you know. I just generally don't do that, and I don't really ever use white wand anyways. On a playthrough, it's easier just to throw together a spirit real quick and bang, bing, bang, boom, you're good to go. Well, you just know that the waypoint was right over there where I was like, the waypoint can't be right here, can it? You know that's exactly where it was, right? Always. Yeah, it can't be where these things are at, of course. It can't happen every time, can it? I think this is about to run out, so maybe we'll blast for a second here. Man. Oh, broke. Who cares? Yeah, it was literally right there, wasn't it? I'm gonna check over in this area up over here real quick. Gosh dang it, it literally is right next to it, and I was like, it can't be over there, can it? Phil, I'm so smart, I can read maps and stuff. Look at, I know what I'm doing. Missed the gear part? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't generally transfer gear over on a playthrough unless I get kind of closer to the end and I just get so frustrated or something at some point, and then I'll transfer gear over. Boy, if it's not right here, I don't know where it could be. It's not right here either. What the? Beat him down. Where was it at? I mean, I guess over here? I've literally revealed all of the rest of the map. Yeah, Daniel. Down to the right. Yep. I ran up here and I didn't think that it could have been up over here. But here we are. I turned just a little early. God, I kind of need some more mana pots at this point. I ran around so long. Oh well. Put the past in the past. We won't worry about it. Let's move on. Why can't I forget, how do you... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, when it glitches and gets stuck like that. I didn't even notice I picked up this Necro head. Clay Golem, Skeleton Mastery, Weaken. I mean, I guess we'll have the Clay Golem just because. Didn't buy any pots. Bunch of those. All right, I'm gonna stop walking. My back's not feeling too great. Man, it's been like a week since I hurt my back and still ain't feeling great. I got bowling tonight. Great. Ugh. Okay. Peek behind the curtain? I know, right? Wait, you're telling me Phil has a bunch of random shelves back there? That's not where I want to go. It's true, I do. Nightbot always here. I know, like he's like, it's like a machine. Never misses a stream. It's crazy. Playing the dead guy, Suspiciaholic, I know, right? Spirits from beneath, awaken. Check for the other belt. I think you have to be, what is it? You have to be like a certain level to get the bigger belt. I forget what it is though, because you can actually find them in Act 1. I've found them, but you have to be like, I don't know what level. Something weird. You have to be like level 18 or something to get one, or it's not that high, but like 16 or something. Oh, maybe I should get my weapon out that has the way more damage, huh? I'm sure someone in chat knows what it is, so free to energy, we'll take that. 14, yeah, there you go. That's as soon as I said that 18, I was like, that sounds too high. Must be blah blah blah. Oh, it's right there. Turn left. First time playing. I just found out today you had to turn left in the tower to get to the countess. Just found that out today. Old leather-bound book. Like those. 2 socketed armor. We'll hang on to it. Realistically, I just have way too many healing potions. Here. Level 18, huh? I don't remember if you really want to get any of this stuff if it matters. I think you just keep pumping this until you can get the bone spear, pretty much. Oh. Oh boy. A lot going on around here. Oh, these ghosts on P8 are a little bit above my range here, it looks like. Rail, we'll take it. I ain't waiting for all that. Too much potion chugging on casters. Man, I feel like melee characters are a little bit worse, to be in my point, to be honest. So, bought 2 bags of basil. Congratulations on that. Raltel. Okay. Max stamina. I kind of want to use that right now. Ooh, minus requirements. Poison res, huh? Sorry for the late, the old job, and no need to apologize for that. Yeah, who cares? Gold find, who cares? Max stamina, I was joking. But yeah, melee characters are just tough. He's working pretty well. Yeah, it does work pretty well for a little bit. I feel like it works okay until you do get to that point where you shift into Bone Spear. I wouldn't say it's super great, but archers, eh. Kinda don't want to do this. Let me get through here and run away. I mean, they're half down at this point, but Archers are never a good sign. Yeah, I think 20th will be alright. Type of Necro. I switch around to all different kind of Necros. Eventually I'm going to be Bone Spear here though, like for the playthrough. Oh yeah, okay. Mm. Come on. Not enough mana. I should put a few points into the energy, to be perfectly honest. Just give me a little something, but we'll let Future Phil worry about that. That guy deals with all the hard things. Death from the Countess, congrats, I suppose. Hopefully that's something you were looking for there. Yeah, Future Phil's the legend. He takes care of all the BS. Best Necro endgame build. So, whoa. Always a tough, because like, poison is great for like trash mob clearing, but is that then, does that make it the best? I mean, some people would say so, some people would say not. Yeah, I think the last Countess was all P1, so I didn't get the player's 8 experience or anything. Okay. Well, I would really like if these archers weren't right here. No, throw them. Gotta poison all these archers, get them out of here. Come on. Ith and Eld. Didn't want those. Galback, yo! Welcome in, welcome in. Poison Dagger, easily the best. Allegedly. Well, at least I can make a caster belt here at some point. Take the baby lightning res, I guess. Those for later, we got that. At least fix your belt. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. Can't do that. Take a few of these, I guess. I feel like I wasn't even picking up mana pots there, but I'll do a few more little runny runs. 5. Let me go. Let me do these boots now. I feel like you can just do the boots whenever. Maybe, I don't know. It's the Phil's good half, right? Ain't that the truth, huh? We got plenty of gold. We got 20k on the gold. I should have been looking for just some random boots, huh? Oh, wait a second. Oh, you shop them, you dum-dum. You don't gamble them. Whoops. All right, you guys cannot expect me to remember these things. Sure, I'll fix the belt for you. Now you're happy. Just because I have all this gold at the moment, and that's like 300 gold. Who cares? Oh, they went on over here. Walk, run, walk, run, walk, run. That's why I don't bother imbuing things. Ever. Ode book. Fishaholic, right? Yeah. Solid S tier marriage joke right there. Strongest warlock build right now? Boy. I'd have to think. I haven't even like thought about the warlock in so long because like it's not really my favorite character right now. I mean probably still Echoing Strike, but the like the Hexbane version, I guess. Books to sell for a bunch of gold. So Jay, welcome in. Yeah, I would say just don't take my opinion on that to the bank. You know, like I said, I haven't even crossed my mind for a little bit. We'll put a point or two there into energy. That'll help me out on a playthrough. Thanks for the D2 content. Appreciate you. Thank you. Calizoon Boxing. Zune or Zun? Don't know which one. Both sound great though, so. Archers, Garros. Hey, you're supposed to get... Okay. Run. Oh yeah. Get my swaps on. Awkward. What is this? Let's see. Dex, of course you would be. Tal tier Tal. Anything else I want to hang on to in here? I was hoping to get an Eth here to make a runny, but I don't know. All I get is a bunch of Tal runes, apparently. Here. Everything else is just sell. Sell. Yeah, let's go. That's what we'd like to see. FCR and 1 to man after kill. Tell me about it. Yo! Perfect. Wait, a tier rune can give you 2 to man after kill, right? So we could go with that. I want to sell all that stuff. Fill these up. The tier rune isn't terrible. A couple of those just in case. A few of those because we'll need them. I don't know, maybe we'll go to like, if I get to 6, oh, I'm gonna get to 16 like this run, huh?
What you need?
Sure. First day without the World Cup. Just like every other day to me. Alright, so we got 3 and a man after kill right now, which is gonna be clutch. Gloves, who cares? Whatever. The mana's full after we just took out that pack. Huge. I don't. Did I set that to 8? Oh, I guess I did. That was player's 8. I just 2-shotted him now. Yeah, that's what when you pump all them points into whatever there. Close rock and issue spawn. Yeah, that works. That works for a little bit. I think at the point where I'm at now, I think it's not not the go-to, but I mean, I could be wrong, maybe. Like this high of a level, you know?
I can't carry anymore.
Why are they not? Yeah, okay. I was like, why aren't they walking? They're supposed to step forward on you and walk into the attacks. But yeah, I think the Rockinishu one might work up to like 12 or something. Just, I can never remember the numbers for full because I don't use, you know, I don't do enough playthroughs. But I think after that, you're kind of better off going forward, I think. Once again, not a pro speedrunner, but will you? Can you? No? Oh. Yeah, ghosts kind of, must be because this is what, teeth must be magic damage or something? Do they have a weak, or a high, like, magic res or something? Even in normal? Actually don't know what kind of damage teeth is, to be honest. I've never done an endgame teeth build where I'm like, what kind of minus res do I need for this, you know? Because the bone spear is magic, so I would assume the teeth is as well. Greetings, Gone Anderson. Magic damage, some people say. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I would deduce, but like I was thinking about going crazy. Act 1 Merc, 3 sockets. Nah. Triple Tal bow for the Act 1 Mercenary. Should be outputting like 300 damage per second from your Merc, just shooting random arrows. I think in Act 2 you can buy 3-socket bows, so. Oh. People use teeth to hit Sorks as they teleport around. Just a little bit of damage is good enough. I suppose there's probably a weakness to magic damage in PvP too, huh? Just not a res you can really stack up. I think they added a few things that have plus magic res or whatever, didn't they? For Reign of the Warlock, but yeah. Oh, so it keeps going away because I keep... Okay. Come on. You can do it. Through it. One final one. We're going to do one more run, and then I'm just going to move on without getting the rune I want. Yeah, the new set boots. There you go. Teeth useful for chewing food? That makes no sense. Raised skeleton one. I'm glad it didn't have anything good on it, because I so quickly sold it that I didn't even really see what was on it. Until as I was selling it. Sure, why not? Necro, let's go! Yeah, yep. Good old Necro. Long playthrough. Long, slow, casual playthrough. We'll do one more Countess run, see what we get. And that'll be the last one. We'll move on. We'll get another level right here in no time. Allegedly. Wait, where did the oh shit, over in the corner? Forget you. You're gonna run away, play hide and seek. We ain't playing them games. Spot ran into the Warlock yesterday. I tried Ubers for the second time today. 1820 Warlock torch. Nice. Congrats on getting a sick torch. Good time for a level, I would say. Come on. You can do it. I think we'll go a few more into energy just to kind of help me out. Not too crazy on the energy, but we'll do a little bit. SOJ, yeah, definitely Corpse Explosion is something you want to use for sure. Early on, Corpse Explosion on any build, any Necro is like mandatory. This early on though, I think I have 90 energy and I think it's like 38 mana or something to cast it once. It just is like, it says 15, but I feel like it, I don't know, maybe the levels go up. I don't know. Maybe it's not as high as I thought it was.
Slay the like button. 77 likes isn't enough.
Kenny, yo, thank you for the 45 months. Yeah, and don't forget, hit that like button for me, ladies and gents. So yeah, actually, I'll get one point into it here. I'll use it sparingly, but it does have a little bit of a struggle early on. But yeah, Corpse Explosion is goated for sure. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes people go a little bit overboard. Like, but not that you are there, unholy Arthur. But sometimes people go overboard. Like Necro's just a Corpse Explosion Necro. Why even call him different? And stuff like that. Not that you're doing that, but it just kind of reminded me of it. Were there 2 poison length? Guess so I want shorter poison. But I mean, that's like saying that every sorceress, like, you're not playing a Nova sorceress, you're playing a teleport sorceress that uses Nova. You're not playing a fire sorceress, you're playing a fire sorceress. You're playing a Nova sorc that also uses fire, you know, like, well, it's like, while technically, you know, like, come on, you know? Come on. You know what I mean. I kind of forgot about that Clay Golem guy. And at this low a level, even just having that 1 point, he actually just like face tanks a lot of stuff. I kind of forgot about him. Because really I should have put 1 point into Clay Golem earlier. For myself. To do this. Like. Another Tal Rune, bro. I think I'm high enough to get the Clay Golem anyways, normally. I guess we're skipping getting stealth. I said that was going to be the final run on it. I'm not going to run this for 40, for, you know, just the Countess for 2 hours to... get an Eth rune. Ith is 6, 5, 4. What's 4? Is it tier is 4? No, tier is 2. So L, tier, L, tier, Eld, Eth? Maybe? Neff. I forgot about Neff. There you go. I was like, what is that? What is going on there? Eld? Okay, yeah, okay. I got them all mixed up. See, I don't know nothing. This guy knows nothing. Grab it from your stash? Can't do that. Alright. We'll find one in no time. I just need to remember, don't fight Andariel on P8. Classic Phil mistake. Sabre. Globe could probably with skills be worth more. Frozen armor, maybe. Nope, not fighting the ghost. He's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I'll get the golem eventually. Or I mean, I got it on the skill point at the moment. But I'll use it against Andy. Yeah. Both frozen armors. Okay. Really, let's just... I'm just not going to take anything out in here. We'll just set it to P1 now before I forget. Oh, no. I wasn't looking at my map close enough. Too busy thinking about what you people are saying. Thanks a lot, you people. Nope. That's looks dead endy over there. Gotta be over here. This looks like it. No? Rip. Eh. Get out of here. Those tainteds are a problem. Palmer Mark says just doesn't play the Necro, huh? Yeah, each own, you know. Does feel like it requires corpse explosion to be effective until you're pretty well geared. Yeah, I mean, you're going to use corpse explosion no matter what on it, but I mean, what do you really... I don't see a problem with that, personally. Like I was kind of mentioning a second ago, maybe you had just topped in. It's like being mad that you have to use teleport on a sorceress because it's so good. Like, is that bad? Like, would we get mad about that? Or we're not going to like the sorc because you have to teleport? Like, you have to play a teleport sorceress? I don't know. Then, you know, and Necro's kind of the same way. Like, everything's a corpse explosion used on every build because it's so sick. But I don't see that as bad. You get out of here. Here's what I was looking for here. Trying to die, I think, is what I'm doing. No, don't attack. Put the 1 point in there, so when I inevitably stop using this one Necro head that has it on there, I'll have a point into it. Okay, couldn't go through there, I guess. Okay. Necro that doesn't use curses, a barb that doesn't use battle orders. Yeah, every barb's a battle order barb. Wait, Chippy's popping out of just everything I click on around here. Around these parts. Use another 10 FCR ring. Oop. Pick 6 skills from any class. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I guess you just make like an OP class, right? So, I mean, you'd have to have teleport, like teleport, Nova, battle orders, corpse explosion. Yeah, I don't know what to say exactly, but didn't I lower? Why does it still seem? It must be just be a harder. Oh, I never did lower the difficulty. I must have typed it in wrong. This entire time I thought I set it to P1 and it was on P8. How about that? I was wondering why. I was like, this does not seem to be working correctly. Oop. How about that? Mustang, welcome in. Yeah, there's so many different things you could rock with it, huh? I thought those would be more gold. Take those for now. Bunch of these. Oh yeah. I must have missed a comment there. Norant drone looks like you're answering that somebody was asking if you could swap from a console to a PC. It looks like. Yeah, anyone who is asking that, you can. You just have to buy. You do have to rebuy the game for like PC if you want to swap from PC to from PC to a console or console to PC. You have to rebuy it for any platform that you want to play on, which is a thing. I think I didn't buy any healing potions. Got 1,000 of them. I got to keep track of the time here. So like 2:45, I got to take off. So. Thought I heard I know a charm drop, but I thought I heard a jewel. Interesting. Go. That was dumb. Gosh, will you just get out of the door? Oh, you just found out. Okay, gotcha. Alright, one eternity later, running around in circles here. Great. Check the daggers. Yeah, I had been grabbing some of them. I was half thinking, you know. I'm kind of back and forth right now whether I want to grab stuff to sell or not, because like how many? I don't know. But yeah, forget it. Looks like the way down. Okay. Definitely on players 1, right? I'm not mistaken here. Yeah. I could go get mana pots. Or poison pots, I mean. Antidotes, there you go, Phil. Phil! I feel like there's some skill I could use here to help. It's like something like the ground pops up. No, I'm joking. Helps just a little bit. Huh. Whoops. You would need mana, wouldn't you? So you're just not going to attack the clay golem? I guess that's fine. Elrune. We'll clear up all this room here. Yeah, whatever. Nothing else drop real quick. Yeah, no, Amp's not gonna do nothing for me at the moment. Pretty much it's like Bone Spear is the next thing that really helps me. But at this lower level, like Corpse Explosion has like such a tiny radius, it costs a ton of mana, kind of sort of, but yeah, we wanna use it eventually, of course, but I think if for any reason I'm going to want to have... Dang it. I forgot to save a level to get 25 strength. That is disappointing. You need to do that? We'll sell that, actually. We'll see when we need gold here. Sell. Other Garbo rune we don't need. That's very disappointing, in fact. I feel like get a quick level here. I think we can still blast some P8 stuff right now. I'll just buy it now. See what we got here, and yeah. I would just like, honestly, just 10 walk run boots would be straight up like $6 grand though, bro. Expensive. We need to start picking up boots and identifying them. That's what we need to do. Get lucky on something dumb. So no, you do get a little bit more experience on 7 or on 8, I mean, than 7, but the drops are the same. That's why nobody, when they're farming on single player, turns it up, because like who much cares about the the experience you get from clearing trash mobs in wherever, you know what I mean? Generally, I do not. Yeah, these non-elite packs are just given 2 experience here and there. I always forget to... Am I too low a level to get good experience from certain areas? I always forget what areas it is. I mean, I'm 17. Should be okay in Act 2 here. But I don't trust myself being like, I'm pretty sure this is okay. Usually it's like, yeah, I feel you need me one more level, bro. Act 2 at 17, you're fine. Yeah, I thought so. But I don't trust myself, like I said. There's a way out. I mean, I wonder what the level on Stony Tombs is at this point. It's probably not higher than anywhere else, but... Let's see if I get a level real quick. Just hop down here so I get blasted by a bunch of lightning. Come on. Give me the next level so I can put this belt on and then just keep moving. Dang it. On you bums. Thank you. Skill, where are we at here? Still can't get Bone Spear. Okay. See if we can get a short corner exit. Like to hit 24 before doing Act 4 and 25. Yeah, definitely 24 before Ancients is like the one thing I do know. But just the earlier on levels, the Act 2 and 3 I always forget, really. Yeah, sure, we talked about grabbing the dagger a second ago. You can get all kinds of skills on that stuff. Yeah, I honestly, at this level, I might just lower the difficulty here. And we'll still, like, at only champ packs, we'll still get good experience. And I'm not dealing enough damage. Like, Teeth is dropping off on P8 here, I feel. To really be doing, you know, a lot. Okay, where's the way down? Was that the stairs right there and I just missed them? Probably, because I'm done. Just completed Nightmare, says Zobra. My resistance are bad when I got to hell. Is it okay to farm cows at this point? I mean, okay is, yeah, there's definitely, anything's okay if you want to go farm whatever, for sure. So what I do a lot of times, one of the easiest ways to get whatever resistances I need is I will try to track down a 3-socketed helmet of like any kind that I can find. And then I just stick in the 3 runes that I found along the way that are like the resistances I need. So like if I need a bunch of, I did this one time on a playthrough actually, I had like no fire res for just random luck. Like I just never found stuff that had fire res on it. Everything had other things. So I had 3 Ral runes and I stuck 3 Ral runes in a helm and that was my new helmet. So I guess the short corner was actually up over here, huh? I thought it would have been down, but because helmet, like, people will make like a lore, I guess, but besides that, usually people don't have any good stuff there, so it looks like there's no short corner exit either anyways, of course. I bet you that was the stairs, like, right there, too. It always is. Yeah, smoke with Nephilim, like, I don't know if it's just me, but does everybody find Lum runes on their playthrough? Do people, like I take a long time to do playthroughs. I play through kind of slow. But I never have a Lum rune on a playthrough. Like, I might have, like, found one before, but, like... But everyone brings up smoke on a playthrough like that's something people usually have. I usually never have something as high as a Lum rune on a playthrough, personally. Good old Death Guard. Do I want cannot be frozen? But we lose a slot, so no. Maybe if I ever get to the point where let's check this corner over here. Or Phil passes by the exit. That's going to be right over here, probably. Because I ran over here, it's not going to be in this corner, see? So it's just that simple. I thought I seen some. Yeah, I'd say definitely lucky to get a Lum on a playthrough, but yeah. Or you could, like Sonic says here, Sonic Noodle, farm Countess, Nightmare Countess. Don't remember how high the runes go, but yeah, I mean, you can farm whatever. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't do it personally, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with if you want to go farm and, you know, that's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. Thank you, Race. Yo.
You'll laugh. Just finished normal with my summon Necro, and first time I've put more than 1 point in Corpse Explosion. It's fun.
You've never put more than 1 point in corpse? Oh, I guess that, well, I've done it before where, you know, because you don't have any radius on it, right? You got no plus skills on a playthrough, so you got to pump points into it to get some kind of radius on it. I have done that before. Okay, congrats on that. Oh, speaking of. We'll do it. The pack is going to have to be bananas. And this early on, you got to be very, like, I guess the word would be judicious. Very responsible with your corpse explosion usage. Because, yeah, the radius is minuscule. Euler saying to Io on Nightmare. Gotcha. That sounds right. Now that you mention it. Grab the thing I clicked on. Okay, we need to move forward and find a waypoint. I think essentially... Oh, yes. Found it. Good, 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 good. Watch, I was figuring I wasn't going to find it. Is Infinity on Corpse Explosion Necro bring significant difference? Significant. So, it... Ooh, okay. Significant. Ooh, 5 energy. I don't know to say if it's that significant. It does. So it helps out the half of Corpse Explosion that's fire, right? And so let's see. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you necessarily. Man, do I want to use that? 5 to energy. Nah, we'll go with 10 FCR. Sure, why not? We'll just waste it. Lightning res, you need every little bit you can get at this point. Buy some pots. So that is kind of one of your last pieces that you want to get with a perfect, like, necromancer, essentially. A lot of times people will struggle with mana too on a necro, so having an insight before that is good. So Zobra says, I have the runes to make smoke. Gotcha, gotcha. So smoke armor is an option. Let me turn this fan off. For me, I always choke on getting rid of stealth, to be perfectly honest, though, too. It obviously doesn't... It helps you survive in the sense that you cast faster, you have more hit recovery, and you run faster. So you can run away to safety faster. You can hit recovery, so you can recover and then run away faster. Like, it helps your survivability in that way. You can cast and get on with your day faster, you know, so... Which gives you more DPS, which, if you take out the monsters faster, you'll survive the monsters fight better, you know? So, it's kind of a... That's why I usually don't... I also, even just budget-wise, no matter what, I never go with smoke, you know? That's why I always just, like, look at whatever resistances I need to make up. I take a 3-socketed helm, a random crown I find somewhere or whatever, and I plug in whatever runes, you know, a couple orcs and a ral if you need lightning and a little fire, or whatever, you know? So that's just me, though. That's just, you know... Sure. I'm not the end all be all on exactly what everybody has to do, right? So oops, didn't mean to do that. Maybe I should just turn that off, huh? Ah, watch where you're going, Phil. Just run face first into a pack that's gonna just destroy me. Yeah, conviction lowering defense. I was gonna kind of mention that too, but I was kind of just I just don't really think about it, I guess. Allowing your minions, your mercenary, to hit them more often, yeah. First Sork hits the Merc that dies faster, and this doesn't look like the right way to go. Yeah, Merc staying alive early on can be a problem. For sure. Bone Necro seems fun. Bone Necro is okay. It's, if you're endgame, it's a lot of aiming. So prepare yourself. Boy, the poison down here, I can't even keep up. I honestly gotta go back down and get a couple antidote potions or something. Jeez. My potions can't heal me as fast as I was dying to those things. My God. Well, we'll give us some time. We'll give a few minutes of antidoteness here. poison res. How to make a good loot filter? I'm probably not the best to ask because anyone who sees my loot filter, they look at it and go, Phil, how come you're not even using a loot filter at all? So I don't like every single object in the game filtered out. I like looking at, like, I like taking out monsters and having items drop. I don't like when you're going around blasting and nothing is dropping, literally nothing. The only thing you see is like a high rune or like a TC-87 unique and you see nothing else ever drop. Like, that's not my, I don't like that. So I have a kind of a minimalist loot filter. And on a playthrough, I don't even use a loot filter at all on playthroughs. Because there's so many times I want to pick up all kinds of stuff on a playthrough. Preserved head, I want to pick that up right now. And I don't want to like have to have like Necro playthrough loot filter. You know, Sorcerer's playthrough loot filter. Here's a, you know, I ain't about that life either. Man, a lot of monsters down in this joint. How come you could not just be a stinking Ethrune? There she is. There she is.
Has anyone wished you a happy birthday today? Printer.
No one has, Scott. Also, everybody in chat, not my birthday. It's this joke they do. But either way, thank you for the completely fake birthday wish. Not even close to my birthday, in fact. So, Corpse Explosion or this stuff. Let's go one to Corpse Explosion. Let's get us a little more radius. Which one sells for more? We'll keep the one to Corpse Explosion. Elrune, a million chippies. Way more than I should rightfully have at this moment. It looks like you need some of that high quality light radius, right? I could go for some light radius about now. Let's maneuver this stuff a little bit. Okay. Where we want it. Go forward, and we got some, oh yeah, we got some time. Hopefully, I mean, not that I'm speed demoner here, but definitely just want to get out of Act 2 at least. Not my birthday, by the way, not my birthday. Okay, where are you at? I'm just looking for a big giant hole. Is it too much to ask? Looking for one big giant hole. There she is. Plunge into that sucker. Come on. Well, I need teleport. This way. You see me just trying to tell which way was right? I'm like turning my body like... Come on. Ah. Bone Spear, like, Necro's not too bad in this area, really, but... Blood, I mean, I guess we'll grab it, but... Imagine someone hearing that out of context. I don't get it. You'll have to explain it to me. Have to explain it to me. Don't really explain it. I'm joking. I gotta remember if I come across giant packs that I can use Corpse Explosion if I want to. Like, got him. Ah. Runny, runny, runny. What about those guys? Runny, runny, runny. Mark, yo. Welcome in. Aesthetic said I need to become a left-sided cuber. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me, right? You're one of those heathens that put the cube on the right side? Oh my gosh, I don't know what are you even doing with your life, bro? Grow up. I'm just kidding, but it does look weird to me when people have all their stuff over on the right side. Unfat, inconceivable. Forgot what key I was supposed to hit there for a second. I have no gloves on, huh? How about that? Bro. Ah! Boy, this guy's poison. That belt is. I keep forgetting to grab boots or anything. Boots and gloves and boots and gloves. Gosh, are you kidding me? Corpse explosion! Oh, it's not down there, it don't look like. Where are we going here? Okay, well, I guess. Here. Massive 6 to life. Came so close, chat. You did almost get me. Almost. What's going on, Raven? Yo, yo. It's blasphemy. Sit in the corner, says Varthmus. Nice. We're just kidding, of course. All right. Can we get an easy one here? Nice and easy. Straight to our boy, Cold Worm the Killer? Something, something. Can't tell which way he is, so we'll go this way. He's not that way. New to Diablo. That's interesting. Nice, Raven. Welcome in. Want to make a Necro so bad. See things done. Yeah, sure. You can watch and kind of give yourself an idea of how to play through or whatever. I'm not expert speedrunner guy or nothing like that, so. But yeah, I'm pretty much off the bat here. I go into these teeth, and then when I get high enough, I'm going to go into Bone Spear and get that high. We're going to be corpse exploding stuff at some point, and we'll start using some curses then and stuff. But yeah, as for now, we're just pew pew pewing with our, yeah, teeth, of course. Okay. Yeah, just shooting teeth a lot of times, you're better off. Oops, didn't mean to grab whatever that was. Grab the gold. I just want to grab the gold. This guy. Build, are you playing? I'm gonna. You might have protected it right when I said it, but yeah, I'm gonna go into Bone Spear and stuff. But after I end up beating the game and I start farming, you know, I always like magic find stuff. I'll probably end up doing summon. Like before you have all perfect gear, summon Necro is kind of my favorite. Yeah, we'll just sell that stuff. The chippies, I could. Those chip gems, you wonder why I'm keeping all the chips. You can take those and you can go over to a vendor and buy like a wand and cube it with 3 gems and then make it into a wand or a sorcerer's orb, and you can sell them for like 20k a piece and stuff like that. So just teeth forever. No. Pretty much as soon as I get Bone Spear, I'm going to swap and I'm going to be shooting Bone Spears. because Teeth is a synergy for it anyways. So we're like pumping this up, and it's like I'm gonna be level 18. Well, I am right now. I just don't have the point. I put the point into here because I was one skill behind. I should have got Corpse Explosion before, and then at 18 put a point into here, but I didn't do it because whoops. So yeah, because whoops. So yeah, Unholy Zombie, welcome in. The Necro's wrong-handed in D3. Wrong. Necro's left-handed. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. Ooh, good. Easy to find a waypoint. Now we just got to run through to the Claw Viper. Almost 19 anyways. This is true. This is true. Oh, that did not go where I wanted it to. Okay. Boy, he is... Undead Mana Burn. Why is he invincible? I mean, he's halfway dead now, so I guess we'll do it, but... Thought he would be gone faster. But now I gotta prove a point. Gotta teach him a lesson. That's the thing, right? Gosh. 1 million potions. Alright, looks like we'll run around until we find the way out of here. Only the weaker packs from now on. Which I thought that slow zombie would be the weaker pack, but... I'm just on 1 right now. I would bump it up on the playthrough before, but at this point it better be anyways. Yeah. Teeth it certainly drops off at a point, so... And we're like at that point, you know, at the point where you want to switch into Bone Spear is where it starts dropping off, so... I'll still work a little bit though. I don't really play anything else nowadays, to be perfectly honest, besides D2. So I used to play, I don't know, Elder Scrolls, Fallouts. Depends how far back you're talking, but I was huge into Tony Hawk for PS1 and stuff. Final Fantasies for PS1. Call of Duty, Halo, I had a big phase of that for like 5 or 7 years where I was, oops, clicked off the screen. Good job, Phil. But these zombies got more life than I kind of figured they would. But yeah, nowadays, where my life's at, I don't really play any other video games. Dang it, I gotta run all the way back over to those stairs. Rip. Can't even run across the waypoint in the meantime. Thank you for the fake, not real happy birthday wish. Appreciate you. That's gonna be worth some money. Nothing hits like D2. Yeah, I just don't. I don't have the desire to take the time to play video games a lot anymore. Like outside of D2, that is, of course. Like I don't know how many. Like you can kind of picture a lot of jobs being like that. Like imagine, imagine you're a professional bacon flavor tester. Like, would you go home and eat bacon like every day after work? You probably wouldn't, right? I don't know. Maybe you would. No judgment here. But I'd say if I ate bacon for like 8 hours a day at work, like testing the flavor and stuff, I wouldn't go home and eat bacon every single day for dinner either, you know, so. Kind of got to think about it that way. Like, I'm a vegan, I wouldn't. Sign me up. That's what you say now. Until the first 40-hour week of bacon eating you do. Oh my gosh, I thought there'd be like a... Just looking for a safe space over here. Come on.
I need mana.
Everyone's like, Phil, you should have picked a better analogy, buddy. But yeah, just using that analogy for as... So yeah. Not sure. I'm not really going to be playing video games for hours a day and then looking at the game all the time because I'm staring at a computer editing or whatnot. And then also then, you know, sitting down and playing like 2 or 3, 4 hours of video games. You know, I just don't want to. That's all I was getting at. You like Homer? Like they're torturing him in hell and then force feeding him donuts, but really he loved it. Every second of it. Nice. Yeah, right now this is sitting at 35 to 52 damage, and this is 21 to 28. So just by using this level 1 bone spear now, with the synergy stacked up so high here on teeth, it just doubled my damage. And it pierces straight through, you know, so. Legendary. Let's bump this up to 30. And then we can, let's say if we got a good boot. Honestly, let's take the poison res. I'm gonna check this guy real quick. This guy's got a couple boots over here, so. D2 and Hearthstone become Unk games. Unk games, my god. Medium rare bacon enjoyer. I'm more of a extra well done, you know. So when you snap it, it's like, and then it just kind of falls into powder, you know. I mean, cold res. If that was something else, I'd keep it for later. But what was I doing? Let's just double check. Talk to this guy. Type Tia saying you played D2 for the first time and you remember it had really bad Russian voiceovers. Oopsie. Nice. Bad Russian voiceover. Oops. I watch where I'm going here. Burnt bacon the best? Yeah, nah. Oh man, why is there no doors anywhere? Just to mess with me here? Should have probably looked. Not looking at the map close enough. Really? That's how it's gonna be? Whoa. At least he helped me out a little bit. Gone but not forgotten, Clay Golem. Yeah, who cares? I'm not gonna grab the waypoint. Can I switch it to Russian? Audio. Speech. Russian. No. Don't worry about anyone who calls you Unk. Those people can't read. There is still use for the teeth though. The teeth spread out so much. Even though it's half the damage, still use on her. Go. Well, I was looking for not this. Kind of line them up a little bit, but it ain't working. I got the shakes there for a second. I forget. I don't want to forget what I'm doing here. The Decrepify down here is going to be... So I'm going to want to use Iron Maiden here, right? I should have remembered that. That is 2 more levels now. And am I really going to get 2 more levels before I get to Duriel? Kind of forgot about that. Like, I knew the trick I wanted to do, but I wasn't thinking the levels I needed to get to. Oh well. Two people did all the characters, you say, it seemed like? Nice. Did I grab the waypoint? I really hate when I do that. Could have been a problem. Let me double check the potions situation here too. The number of times I've done that is tragic. Oh, wait. Maxing. I mean, it's just a way of calling people old, essentially, but with a different name. Because we're obviously not boomers. But it's just younger people trying to call other people old people. But without just using English, you know. Dang it. Right here is where Bone Spear is clutch. Oh, hey, what are you doing back here? Oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that one bit. Little skill issue there. Don't worry about it, all right? We'll just forget about that. Do you have WoW as an ISP? I do not. No. WoW is... I have AT&T. I had WoW at one point, and then I switched to AT&T, and then I was having problems with AT&T, and I switched back to WoW again. And then WoW, I was having even more problems, and they came out here like 4 different times as my stream kept crashing. And then eventually the guy was just like, yeah, that's just how it is. And I'm like, okay, well, my internet disconnects like every 15 or 20 minutes. So like, I have to cancel then. I have to figure something out. They're like, yeah, it's somewhere out on the network somewhere. We can't really find it. Like, nobody else would ever even detect like that happening because, you know, if your internet goes down for like 10 seconds, all normal operations just continue. Like Netflix keeps playing and whatnot, but you know, with streaming, your stream instantly crashes. So yeah, we don't know where it is. It could be anywhere. And I'm like, okay, well then, yeah. Wrong way. But yeah, then AT&T is not that cool either because, I mean, they're all big corporations, but the problem with my internet before after going through everything to figure it out, it was just a problem with my router. But I could not get them to send me a new router for the life of me. So I literally canceled AT&T, signed up for WoW, took the $150 gift card, had it for like 2 months, canceled it. So even though it was like garbage, then I went back to AT&T and they gave me like a $200 gift card for signing up as a new customer, and gave me a price that was like $40 a month cheaper than what I had their internet for before. So, yeah. South Park episode about cable providers. I haven't watched South Park in a very long time, so used to all the time, but not recently. I can only imagine, because I mean, TV and cable providers and stuff are just the worst. Comcast and whatever, Xfinity or whatever you want to call it, I guess. Just the worst. Comcast has been the worst for like 50 years. They're just like stereotypically known as complete garbage company. Just don't care at all about their customers. Only new customers. Once you sign up, they don't care at all. Smoke yo!
At Smoke 1215,
Very kind of you.
donated $20 through Super Chat. Lunch is on me less than 3.
Less than 3. Ooh. Thank you so much. Oh, so are you saying less than 3 lunches I could buy with that, or what do you mean by less than 3? I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I know it's a little hard. I get it. Appreciate you. Thank you for the kindness. Dude, is it alright if I don't buy lunch with that and instead I pay for bowling tonight with that? Is that okay? Appreciate you though. Very kind. He's like, ooh. It is okay. Good. I got the approval. Good. It's like, no. Wait. This is the right way, I think. Yes. Only food. Oops. Let's go like this. Boy, I just 3-shotted the summoner. Come on, drop an Ethrune for me already, right? Boy, if I could get a stinking Ethrune right now, it'd be so very cool. Technically dine at the bowling alley, but he said lunch specifically. So if I bought dinner, that would also be a lie. So like I'd be stealing, so. Mini map in the corner like that. So there's a place in the menu to do that. Down at the very bottom of one of the menus. 10,000. We'll save that for the next. We'll see how much we can sell it for later. So yeah, it's options down here. Gameplay? Yeah, right there. Auto map. Mini map left. You can do left, right, the big one in the middle. I switched it over here a long time ago. It took me real hard to get used to it, and it's really not as good as if you have the big giant overlay when you're playing. But I moved it over here so you can see, when I'm streaming, you can see the screen better, and the drops and stuff. So I find something, I'm like, oh, look at this. I don't have a giant map over everything, like the item on the ground or whatever. Like, oh, look at that thing, What was I doing? I guess we're just moving on. I can't think of what I was doing. Yo, Phil, what's a JD? Michael stole my Ethrune. He took mine. He just found it. Double arrow down. I really need to take a class on this. I'm gonna guess over here. Triangle. Oopsie. I meant a little further down this way. Right here? No. Dang it. It's not the last one. Or is that the last one, actually? It is. I don't remember this one at all. I guess you could just think of where the other ones are. I know the circles are at the bottom. So it's got to be one of these two on either side of the sun up at the middle. There it is. Okay. Yeah, just a little misremembering. Just a tiny bit of misremembering. That's all right, right? Which way do we want to go? This way? Let's go up. Let's go up to the left here. Ouch. What am I, 19? Ooh, isn't that the perfect level to shop a telestaff too right now? When I get to Act 3? Legendary. Everything's coming together for me. 2 hours later at the end of Act 2 of normal difficulty. Oh my gosh, just nailed it. Except, I never did get to that one point to be able to just let what's-his-name nuke himself. But I'm not waiting 2 more levels to get to Iron Maiden. We'll see what happens. So Ethereal Bartux probably is not going to be under any circumstance really used. There's no way you would Zod it. I guess if you were only throwing down traps, you could go ahead and use that as like a kind of a showpiece, like budget, or not budget, but like it's got lower strength, right? Or lower, yeah, lower strength requirement, but it's whatever, you know. Oh yeah, I was like, what was I doing? I will stack the cold potions, even though, you know, how much is that really going to help me, right? But we'll do it. A few minutes. If I'm in there longer than this, I'm going to run out of other potions anyways. So. I already got 2 of them non-F. Yeah, so. Alright. What's over here? Wait, what's that color?
At Smoke1215
What?
donated $80 through
Smoke!
Super Chat.
Thank you for the huge,
Forget lunch. Bowling is on me. Lol, have fun.
huge super chat. You, Giga Legend. Ooh. Thank you so much. That's a big super chat. That's massive. Thank you so much. That's way more than I need for bowling. So, that's more than I need for bowling. So the only thing I can do is like maybe buy a whole bunch of beer and stuff with the rest of it. Maybe, I guess, shots. So that'll have to do. I'll have to just drink a whole bunch too. Thank you so much for the huge super chat. That's $100 between the two. Holy smokes. Thank you. All right. Mind blown, and hopefully it doesn't actually get blown out by what's his name down here. Uh-oh. Well, I don't like the looks of that. I do not like the looks of this right now, I'm gonna be honest. Boy, if only I had... Not even a little bit. I really wish I had remembered to do that trick for taking out Duriel with a Necro. Because this is going to be a couple eternities before I can swing already. I need him to swing at me, but miss. Ah, dang it. I needed to get some kind of curse up. I guess I should have just blow your back out. Hey, he's already done. I already got a quarter of his health gone. You don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I should just stand up and face tank him is what I should do, because I'm a boss like that. But yeah, I very much wish I would have done a little bit differently here. Oof. Hey. Oh no, really? I ran out of stamina? Why? I can't believe I ran out of stamina. Is this a joke? Does cold like slow your stamina regen or something? That's crazy. What, dude? My clay golem needs to stop running away is what needs to start happening here. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Never seen him run away like that? Yeah, I've never exactly seen that either, to be honest. I've also never had stamina problems fighting Duriel either, to be straight up. Okay, I got him down a little bit. I maybe just hop back to town when I'm in here, because like the stamina problem is going to be a problem here, to be honest. I never anticipated having a stamina problem. If only I had that extra, the light radius, really. Now I'm going to hop through there and just get completely wrecked, probably, huh? I usually always have, what am I talking about here? That, Iron Maiden or whatever thing when I hop in here with a Necro. Guess I should probably take a stamina potion here, huh? I think these stack too, right? So just in case. We only have a quarter left, but... I almost did forget the stamina potion too. See, the trick is to run as fast as you can as soon as you jump through the portal. Like, before you're running through the portal, you need to be clicking. I need to swing. Do a quick swing. There we go. Perfectly played. A little bit on the slow side, but it'll be alright. Oof. Okay. Got him. Game's easy. I'll grab a few of these pieces. Belt. Didn't want that. We'll take that, sure. Yeah, I wish I would have remembered the whole Iron Maiden thing. Kind of forgot about it. Now I forget, though. Can that Iron Maiden thing, that'll work against all the normal difficulty act bosses, right? Once you get into Nightmare in Hell, it doesn't work, I believe, but... Hit recovery with some cold. Less slots, though. GG! I wouldn't go GG, but it was, we did it. Oh, jeez, look at the time here, too. It's almost time I gotta get up out of here. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. What am I doing here? Go Mashif as he sails east to go meet his wife in Act 3. Mm-hmm. 11K. Nice. Get us some of these bigger potions a little bit. Stream schedule. So usually, Cody, it's Monday and Wednesday from like sometime between 10 a.m. and 4. Usually more like noon to 4. And then Friday nights from 6 until 9 o'clock. But I've been missing a lot of, like, I shifted around whatever else. Like, one Friday my daughter had her dance recital Friday night, so I didn't stream that night. Still 15K, wow. One time we just like went out with friends on a Friday night, and I decided not to stream that night. I got like a family reunion camping trip coming up. I'm not gonna be able to stream that Friday, so things shift around and stuff. So yeah. so I could go ahead and shop myself a tele staff at this point, right? It is the primo. Of course, they're going to be... Wait, none of them are red, so that means none of them have it, right? I mean, if it has teleport skill, it'd have to have charges too, right? Or is it 20? One. What's the best level to shop the staffs at, fellas? Is it 21? I know it's under 24, but it might not be 19. I might be misremembering here. The fact that none of them are turning red here is sketching me out. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Good old Death Sash. If you're imagine a melee character finding this on the way, huh? Imagine it. Imagine it. What am I gonna do here? So I only have a couple of minutes. Yeah, I thought it was 19. I did think it was 19. Let me try a couple of times. Just a couple. I thought it was 19, but man, trusting my memory is not, that's not it. And if I had a little bit extra walk run here, that'd be great. Be like, none of them are red. We'll do a few times. Best Necro build for completing hell. Yeah, so Bone Necro is in my opinion the best playthrough one, so yeah, none of them are red again. But usually when I'd come over here and shop, like every time you'd shop, 1 or 2 would be red, is what I remember. It's been a while since I've shopped at this level on a playthrough, but I'll do it a few times. If I go like 3 or 4 more times and there's no red staffs, I'm just gonna say it must not be. See, here's a couple. Chain Lightning, Glacial Spike. Oh. Google AI is kind of stupid. All AI is dumb. Just RNG, says Saffron. Gotcha. Yeah, you never... That's what... You never know for sure if you're... you know, just getting unlucky 10 times in a row, or if it's impossible yet. You know, you never... Yeah. I thought 19 was the number, but yeah, like I said, I don't do it enough that I... Couple more. I was thinking I don't have a lot of time to get into much in here in Act 3. I might just go do a Countess run or 2 to get an Ethrin, but what? They had all these daggers in here taking up all the room of our teleport staffs. Bums. I wonder if by adding in all those daggers, did it push the staffs out so now it takes longer to shop a tele staff here? Favorite D2 content creators? I don't know, probably just I don't really watch Diablo 2 videos really like ever anymore. Kind of the same situation how I was saying about playing other video games. Like, if you're already like paying attention to Diablo 2 like hours and hours and hours a day, like I'm not gonna like, oh, I need to go relax. Let's watch Diablo 2 videos, you know, like. Yeah, I essentially never, we'll just do a couple more. Essentially never watch Diablo 2 videos anymore. Remember having to look at 2 pages to see staffs? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it did used to be where it was some staffs here, and then they were like over here. But Chain Lightning, Enchant. I'll do a couple more, because I've seen some red ones here. It gives me some hope. Yeah, maybe it could be that there's the same number of staffs, but they're just not split between 2 pages anymore. But it honestly, like, sometimes when I pull it up there and there's like, you know, 8 staffs, it's like like this many. There's never this few staffs. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Shadow says AI is not good with games. From what I find, it's not good at anything, to be straight up. It's good at altering images and stuff. But if you ask it any information, it will just super, like, at least 25% of the time, it will just lie. And even, it doesn't matter which ones. It doesn't matter if you're talking ChatGPT or whatever, right? I mean, I guess I haven't used Claude, but yeah, it's great at confidently giving you the wrong answer. Yes. You'll just literally ask it, like, where the first time somebody, like, and just an example, like, where's the first time someone flew a plane? Where was that? And it'll just be like, Birmingham, Alabama was the first plane. And you're just like, I know that's not the answer. Like, it was like in Ohio somewhere, but where? All right, last time. No red ones. We're gonna be done with it. Let me just go do a Countess run. I'm gonna go to Act 1 here. I'm gonna save and exit because I don't remember how long I've been playing the same game. No, Bix, dude, it is terrible at gathering information. It is always wrong. It is just always wrong. Just always wrong. It just is. I don't know. It happens all the time when I'll ask a question sometimes. Like, if it's things I don't care about too much, I'll just ask you real quick. But it's just always wrong. It just is. I don't know. Yeah, and anything about a video game, never. Never ask you something about a video game. It'll just be like, oh, like, what are good helmets to use on for a sorceress in Diablo 2? And it's like, use the Helm of Greatness that you can find in the lair of the dragon. And you're like, what the? Like, everything you just said was made up. Literally everything. Another 10 FCR ring. Oh, I already got 2 of them. Never mind. Don't need that. Acidic said AI trained, so it's trained like dogs. You're saying, like, it gets a synthetic reward, so it'll lie to you just so they can give you an answer, because that's better than not giving you no answer, because then it doesn't get its, like, fabricated reward in its fake reward system. Interesting. Yeah, the Topaz Shaco in the character screen situation. Yeah. I don't know why it ends up like that. Yeah, not sure. So you're telling me AI is like a child, kind of. It just... Wait, I get a piece of candy? All I have to do is give any answer? Athrune! And I can run faster from now on. Be great. Another Tal rune. I'm about to have 800 of every rune in the game. Great up. 241. Okay, we can do one more. AI a huge grift. Yeah, I don't know. When using uncommon words, I don't know how much grift, but like, kinda. Well, it's the part of the problem is the way the stock market works, and how you get richer the more you lie is essentially what it is. the more you say how god tier your AI is right now, and how in the next 6 months it's going to take, you're going to be able to, you know, get rid of half your workers and save all this money. You tell that to corporations and stuff. Oh my gosh, we have to have it. Buy. I keep slaying. Oh yeah.